pray for Wilmington, the city that's in the direct path of Hurricane Florence. So we're starting to feel the effects from Hurricane Florence. We're right along the Cape Fear River here, which butts up right against downtown Wilmington, North Carolina. Here's the concern. These water levels over the next few hours are really going to rise with all the rainfall, and that could lead to some serious flooding. These people aren't buying gas, they're in line for ice, and they're running out of patience.
Oh, everybody's been waiting in line for 2 hours.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm doing the best I can. I worked 14 hours yesterday.
The guests have all left at this hotel. Look, the outdoor furniture has been stored at the bottom of the pool.
It's going to be a major problem.
The vivid signing for the hearing impaired at press conferences convey the dangers ahead more than mere words can. A Weather Channel animation gives a chilling illustration of how catastrophic the storm surge could be at 6 feet.
When it gets to that level, it is life-threatening. You've got no chance of being able to survive that.
And at 9 feet.
And this is what we are expecting along some parts of the coastline with this tremendous storm.
Floods have already started in some areas. This daring photographer was almost swept away by the powerful surf. And Hurricane Florence is almost certain to cause blackouts that will leave millions without power.
These are the power outages that are possible. Near 100% for much of Wilmington, on into Myrtle Beach, 70 to 90%.
With blackouts coming, a major concern is how to preserve food. Here's Diane McInerney.
I'm here with Alejandro Ramos, who is a food safety expert. We are expecting massive power outages. What do we do with all of our refrigerated food?
Well, first things first, if you can, move as much food as possible from the refrigerator to the freezer. That's going to extend the life of your food about 48 hours versus just 4 hours in the fridge.
That's a lot of time and a lot of food, and you can feed your family.
Exactly.
Let's talk about some of the food that we have in the refrigerator.
All right.
What about dairy-like milk?
So dairy-like milk, if you can get into the freezer, do. That freezes well, it thaws well. If you can't, you only have about 4 hours. So if it's been 4 hours, you haven't been able to get it in the freezer, toss it.
So dairy-like milk. What about items like fresh fruit?
The fresh fruit actually is fine to just leave in the fridge because it's going to be fine. It's not going to spoil.
If you are going to store everything in the freezer, what's the best way to store your refrigerated food?
Pack that freezer. The more tightly packed it is with food, the longer it's going to hold the cold.
Because the food items sort of insulate each other?
Yes, the items insulate each other, so they hold that cold for a lot longer than if you have it just about half full.
Just because there's no power, you don't have to throw away all your perishable food.